guess this is not going to be an Ultra Q episode, so that this is going to be like.
I think it'd be funnier if it was.
I guess it could be.
I mean, it's like an official entry. It's not like Redman where it's like a spin-off.
So, we recorded 39.
Yeah, so this
already.
is episode 40.
Yeah, but it might come out before episode 39.
Yeah, but it's fine. It's fine. It's funny. It's fine. Just roll with it.
Okay. Hello, you are listening to Ultra Q, episode 40. Yes, 40, not 39. Shut up. Some stuff happened. I'm joined by Mel.
Hello. Ultra fighting for our lives here.
Ultra fighting for our lives. There is no Rasen today.
He's also fighting for his life.
He
in
is
familial relations.
Yes. Rasen may be having a worse time than me.
I feel bad because I'm technically doing better now that I'm having a lighter workload shift as of today onwards. But like, work was rough for a bit.
Are you saying between us three, happiness is a zero-sum game, and we're just like moving it around?
I mean, I guess so. But also, all of us were individually owned in separate ways during the Ultraseven season.
This is true. But yeah, so we're not talking about Return of Ultraman today.
Thankfully, our plan lined up in such a way that we could actually still record an episode.
Yeah, as planned, we're talking about the weird thing that saved Ultraman.
Yeah. So I did talk about it in an episode, but since that episode is not out, I'll give it TLDR. You get the full version when we eventually get that episode free from hard drive purgatory. But the TLDR is Eiji fucking dies, Hajime becomes president, and Super Eye Productions has negative money. And Hajime's like, fuck, we need to save the company through the cheapest means possible, which means reusing footage and doing commentary. And when they run out of footage, just go film some fights in the woods or something. So, which is what we're going to be watching today. Redman style.
It's going to be Redman style. Hopefully, some of these fights are as funny as the fights that were in Redman.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed. We shall see.
Yeah, I don't know if we want to talk about weeks because it's technically more of a full episode than a bonus, but you know. I also don't know what you have.
Let me think. I've been playing Dragon's Dogma again, but that's in progress. I haven't finished it. It's Dragon's Dogma. It's still really funny to me that they said, "Oh, we want to make a game that's kind of like Skyrim," and then they just accidentally made it one of the greatest games I've ever played. They just were just like, "Yeah, let's do like Skyrim, but we'll put like real
cool
combat
things
in it. We'll put like classes."
More companies need to be like, "Oh man, I want to make a game like that," and just make a better game.
Yeah, it should happen more often. Dragon's Dogma, the Mystic. I have raved before about this. The Mystic Knight is simply the coolest mage knight I've ever played in any video game. Shield magic, and then setting up with using the sword or the club to set up you set up sigils that you hit and they launch magic And like if you've got an element assigned to your sword, then the magic has elemental effects, and you can set up multiple of them and hit them all at the same time. And so you've got like 4 of them going, and it's like you've set up a little artillery station. But also, you can. I have a clip somewhere on Twitter that I posted where it was like getting attacked by Saurians, and I created like a ward which kind of bounces enemies up in the air and does damage like around you, and it's like a shield that you can stand in for a limited time. And I set that up, and then I set up my sigils in that, and what happened was, because there was a Saurian bouncing around on this thing, and so it was getting hit, it was doing damage, that meant that my sigils were getting hit by the ward, by the barrier, and so I was just standing there while my artillery barrage is going off, destroying Saurians, and I was like, this is just one of the best video games. I've been playing around with the Magic Archer. That's cool. I haven't, I don't want to talk about the thing that I did, because I want to talk about it when Rasen's back, because of a conversation of like the briefest of conversations we had on his like top 100 games live stream. It's not about Elden Ring. I have not replayed Elden Ring.
Why would you? It's a 3 out of 5.
It's a 3-star game. It's not that good. It's fine. This is what I can. The fact that I'm saying this while Rasen isn't here is cowardly. I probably shouldn't. But it's a 3-star game. That's just how it is. Not having my PC kind of put a stop to a lot of my plans is the thing.
Yeah.
Because my laptop can't necessarily play the games that I wanted to play.
Yeah.
Unfortunate, because
I feel
yeah.
I feel like I'm weird because like I built my PC this past year. I've talked about before. Mm-hmm. But my laptop is still my incredibly aging laptop, which I should probably replace. Is still my main PC because it has all my stuff. So I basically just use my PC for gaming, which is funny.
Yeah, I mean, it is like a pain to like move your life over to a whole new device, which is even more annoying when you move your life over to a different device and then it just fucking dies. I don't know why. It's not like it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense to me.
It'd be easier if you could just like call a guy in, but I assume you can't.
I don't want to do that because it's like a it's like a house share, and like this is like a tiny room, and I don't really have the space for like that. And I don't want to occupy like the kitchen or anything. So I'm gonna figure it out. I will find a way. Because I do. I will manage. That's kind of we can fucking talk about movies again. I watched Tron. That movie's shit.
Oh yeah.
That's not a good movie. I was like, oh right, the strike ended. I just pulled up Disney Plus and just picked out Tron, and I was like, I haven't watched this since I was single digit years old, and I don't really like. Whenever I try to remember what it's about, I'm always like, what the fuck was that movie about? I watched it and it wasn't great. It looked weird. But
So we can talk about movies again. I can talk about something that I want to mention way back when I actually watched this movie. By sheer coincidence, Rasen happens to have a sweater that looks like the Kennergy sweater from the Barbie movie, and I think that's funny.
Nice. Yeah. It is good. I remember us not talking about that. I do. It was, yeah.
I watched it and I was like, damn, it'd be cool to talk about it, but I can't. I forget if the strike happened after or right around when I watched the movie, but like it was like very early on.
Yeah, it was very early. Honestly, got wrapped up real quick. And it sounds like the actors also got kind of, they got a really good deal. It's just that hello, Red from the future here with a quick correction. The actors' deal was not good. The deal was bad. The deal fucking sucked. Rip. God. That's, you know, the details came out. It's not good. It's real bad. They should still be on strike. That shit sucks. Oh well. You know. It's kind of fucked up. Back to the episode.
Also, since the strike is over, we can actually cover that Ultraman movie coming out on Netflix when it comes out.
Oh yeah, I saw the trailer. It looked sick.
Yeah, good animation.
Yeah.
That's next year though, so we don't have to worry about it.
We don't have to worry about it.
We'll figure out how to schedule it and when it happens.
It'll probably be we'll be through Blazer by then. We'll call it skipping the queue.
Yeah, we can do that. We'll figure it out. I mean, hey, we watched Shin Ultraman anyway, so you know.
We did do that. You know, that also a good movie. So.
Yeah.
Ultra Fight.
I didn't get to say anything.
Oh, sorry. Yes, I. For some reason, my brain went, "Oh, the Barbie thing." Yeah, that's it.
the thing that I watched like 4 months ago.
Yeah, sure. What's your week been like? What have you been up to?
Not gonna lie. Admittedly, I don't even have much myself. It's more the principal thing. Had more work. Also depression. So I didn't get too much. But I don't know. I guess one thing I can talk about a little bit is because you weren't here the last time I brought it up. I can briefly dip back into the Genius Zone Double Demon Fang. You who actually gets the reference.
Yeah.
I felt so bad. I made the reference and like, oh, you the one person who could get it wasn't here apparently.
It was really because we've joked about it in the chat.
Yeah, we joked about it like the day before. I think.
Yeah. You was like, I can't remember. It was like Double Demon Fan. I was like, damn, you must be a genius.
It is so funny that one of the characters' name is Genius.
Yeah.
Completely unrelated.
That video is in. I've got a playlist called Hall of Fame. That video stays in there.
It's really good. But yeah, I've been picking away more at Symphonia, and by picking away, I really mean it because I alluded to it the last time I talked about it. But I accidentally stumbled onto the hard route of the game, and I want to explain that a bit more now that I've been suffering the consequences of my own actions.
Explain the consequences.
As we've discussed, Symphonia's plot is very similar to FF10's. You're going on pilgrimage, and you're going to temples and powering up your chosen one. And like after the first temple, I believe, you go and you're like, well, we gotta take a boat, and so you go to this little village and try and talk to people to find a boat. And the intended thing is you talk around and eventually get your boat and cross the sea. However, sometimes you're stupid like me and don't know how to talk enough in RPGs, and so you talk to some people and go, I guess the boat's not here, I guess I'll go somewhere else, and you just go north because the bridge can let you go north, and then you can eventually lock yourself into the hard route where you're like, well, I can't take the boat now, and all the enemies here are way stronger than my level is supposed to be, and so you just die.
Oh no.
This is like Tales of Symphonia is an action RPG, but on the RPG side of things, the developers are really like, whoa, you're not talking to people in town? Well, I guess you gotta load your god yourself, I guess.
Oh my god.
And I was talking to my friend about it, and he was just like, I didn't even know that's the thing you could do.
That's hilarious. This is like when I played, I think Dragon Quest IX was my first JRPG, and I remember playing that and I accidentally skipped a town, and
Oh.
I I was like wandering around this Aussie town, being like, I really had to work to get to here. It really seemed like, unnecessarily difficult to get over here. Turns out you're supposed to just, it's a place you only get to after you get, there's a twist, you get kicked out of heaven or something. It's like, it's a whole, you fall from the sky into town, is supposed to be how you get there. And I was like, I really worked to get here, but this seems like the next town. This is the next town. It was not the fucking next town. And I spent hours just wandering around this place, just like, where the fuck am I supposed to go? No one had, where's the quest? Give me the fucking quest.
Yeah. I think the nice thing about this is, like, it's technically, like, you're not missing anything. It's just you're doing things out of order, and it's just like, oh, the harder stuff is sooner. I did leave me in a situation where there's like 2 temples you can do, and both of them, the boss just kicks my ass. But I did manage to finally beat one of them yesterday, discovering a new tactic that I can use, which feels incredibly fucked up, but I kind of enjoy that as a viable strategy. So, like most people in this action RPG, what you do is you play as one of the characters, usually protagonist Lloyd, doing your fighting game moves while the AI does other stuff. You have like maybe the spellcaster and the healer on AI, and then another fighter on the AI. But you can technically play as anyone, which is why for one of these boss fights, I decided instead of being the fighter, I'm going to play as the healer and go all the way to the back. And let the AI be aggressive and fight the boss, and then meanwhile I just micromanage everyone's health, and that's the strategy that made me win.
Nice.
I do like how this is a viable strategy, but it is very funny. So I'm finally making some progress in the game. It's nice. I'm really enjoying it. I think it's really fantastic so far. Also, unlike a lot of RPGs I've been playing, especially older ones, I've been like basically nursing a guide because I'm like, oh man, I want to see all the stuff. I don't want to miss anything, because that is just a thing you can do a lot. Just miss a lot in the older games. But for this one, I'm purposely not using a guide, and it's been fun to like experience an RPG in like more of a freeform exploration as you wish kind of way, instead of just like going down the checklist like, okay, I'll go here, because
it's so fucked up that this is the first one you're kind of doing without a guide, and it hits you with this curveball.
And I mean that's I could have like rolled black essay probably at some point if I realized, but I also felt like, well,
there are so many JRPGs that aren't gonna do this to you.
Yeah, it is funny. They're like, oh yeah, don't use a guide, and then meanwhile it's like, well, you should have for here. But I did like just like peek at some guys just to be like, what the fuck do I do? And just be like, okay, so things are just going to be out of order. And also, none of the guys are particularly helpful for the bosses that are kicking my ass, which is how I eventually stumbled upon the strategy of be the manager on my own. Which is fun. I don't know. It's nice to discover and explore things. And also probably helps that like my friends who are into Tales are just like, don't worry about it. You won't get all this stuff unless like New Game Plus anyway, and the New Game Plus system for Tales of games are pretty robust. And like that's when you have most of the combat tools anyway, and combat's part of why I want to play Tales. So the irony of wanting to play Tales for combat and then just not playing the combat character for some bosses, but it is also an RPG, so it's fine.
Yeah,
game's good. The game's cool. I'm enjoying it. I'm looking forward to playing the other ones after. At least some of them after. Some of them are bad, and I won't touch those ones.
Yeah, I mean, no one has to play every game in a series.
Yeah. Sometimes it's just painful. I think I once tweeted out something like, which game is more nice to the people doing slavery, Arise and FF16, and there was genuine disagreement, which is funny.
Damn.
Also cursed.
Damn.
But yeah, we will not be playing Arise.
Final Fantasy 16 sucks so bad. I can't believe that game got made. ridiculous.
Since you've played it, I almost want you to like not play Arise, but like watch someone else play it and see.
I will not
form an opinion. I know you won't. I'm not saying you should.
I do not care. I do not care enough about Takanashi Kiara to watch her play Tales of Arise. Yeah.
Yeah. They should just make good Tales games.
I am in agreement. People should just make good video games instead of bad ones. My
Tales of friends are suffering, and meanwhile, in a weird reversal, Star Ocean fans are finally happy again. What the fuck happened?
Well, because they got one of the good games.
Yeah, I mean, I heard 6 was pretty good, and then they re-released the best game in the best first possible remake for it. Right now, they're feasting.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I can't play it because I'm sticking to my backlog. This is another. I guess I have 2 more things to say from my week. If I don't want to interrupt you, if you have more to say about
I think I got through everything. I feel like I'm gonna save most of the actual discussion of Symphonia for when I actually finish the game. You know, I don't want to like. Okay. I just felt like it was. I just thought it was like notable thoughts about playing and enjoying the game this week that I wanted to bring, especially because you were not here last time. So, but otherwise, yeah.
I played. I played a little bit of Manifold Gardens. Deleted that. I was just I don't care about this because I set up my backlog bingo, my 25 games that I was gonna get through when Rasen did his video, and I was like, I'll do that. And then it was rude of me to play 2 of those games, and they were good. And then 2 of the next 2, I was just like, not. I was just I don't like these, and so I replaced them. Manifold Gardens and This Way Madness Lies, which is a Ziboid JRPG. Well, it's not very good. The map was the first like dungeon. Like the map was really bad. It was just really annoying to get around and like find your way around. And then also the writing was not funny. It was trying to be, and I didn't care. So RIP. Deleted both of them. Replaced them with Devil May Cry 3 and I guess Heaven Will Be Mine. I was just like, this feels like cheating, but I'll throw Heaven Will Be Mine on there.
Yeah, I need to. So yeah, I'll at some point get to the backlog bingo. I made mine, but I'll get.
Yes, I played one PlayStation 1 game like a week ago. And I had a great time with it. I'm not talking about it yet though.
Oh, okay.
I'm not talking about it yet though because I'm waiting for Rasen to come back.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not. It's a quick one.
There's one I wanted to play because it's in the Abnormal Laughing grab bag coming up. I just need to find time for it. But I know it's short, so that's. I need to finish Shenmue as well. I did not finish it in time for that podcast.
I do not play games to the podcast. I could never do that. I would die.
It's easier for me, I think, when it's like a podcast like Retrograde Amnesia, which is like going through a game for multiple months, a single RPG, rather than like finish this entire game for the end of this month. I don't think I could do a monthly podcast book club as much as a seasonal podcast book club. That's easier. If that makes sense. Which is why I'm able to keep up with Xenosaga.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Ultra Fight.
Yeah. Let's start off first with the thing that we're not going to react to.
Okay, so there's like a 15-minute thing.
Yeah. So first of all, playlist provided by Subject Star. We're going to be watching this in the playlist order, but also include some bonuses. One of which we're not going to react to because it's not much there, and also it's 15 minutes, and so we're not going to.
We're not going to do that.
But the thing's called Ultraman and Ultraseven: Great Violent Monster Fight. It seems, from what I can gather, it is created for basically almost like a planetarium thing where they set up like a weird theater where they just show different fight scenes from Ultraman and Ultraseven, and like Busca, the kaiju, who we've never seen in the franchise before, but we've talked about before. The other kaiju mascot guy does some commentary on it, and it's sort of like in a planetarium, so it's like weird, not on like a film screen, but like sort of like a all around you kind of scenario, and like it was like a thing you go to as like an exhibit, and then the thing was like taken down, and then like basically all you can really get is like they later released reconstructions, I guess you could say, on like physical media, but like it's more like approximating the original experience, and also the audio was lost, so we can't even commentate on like Busca's commentary. It's just sort of like, yeah, here's a weird thing where you can see like weird screens of stuff. I guess it's there in the I'm just putting a playlist in the description so you can look at it. And that the video in the playlist also has different like versions of it you can look at too in the description. But like, yeah, it is just like a weird thing, historical footnote. That's just like, this is a media thing that exists. I guess it is technically covered in the podcast now. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I don't know what our setup is here.
So.
You're the mastermind.
Yeah, so I'm gonna cheat. I actually have the episodes downloaded, so I'm giving everyone the playlist. But like, I'm gonna use just for the sake of screen sharing, because I feel like the last time we used SyncPlay for
it was
whatever,
bad. It was
it was difficult. It was just for convenience.
It was rough. I ran into the exact same thing with a friend when we had a setup where we recommended like 5 movies to each other. And he was just like, I'm just gonna pull up the trailers for all of the movies that we've recommended to each other and we're just gonna watch through them right now. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And then SyncPlay fucked us. And I was like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah. Also, the playlist is not in like episode release order. It's like a curated subject star order. And he also provided like us with like little write-ups for his like justification and like his explanation of these things. So we'll go through those as we get them.
We fundamentally aren't fussed about release order for this.
It turns out,
it's ultra.
Sometimes we're pragmatic about not release order.
Yes.
Unlike GGP, but that's fine.
I
guess they did loop around back to the 007 anime movies, but I guess that also doesn't count. Not
all right.
Anyway, at least the first episode. First episode 79. I also put like the order in like the description properly. Wait a minute. Hold on. Actually, wait a second. No, I had the wrong episode.
Okay, that is fine. We can do this again.
What are the actual ones? 76.
There we go. All right.
Okay, so I'm going to go the correct episode, 76, not 79. 3, 2, 1, go.
Ultra fight.
If I was a 5-year-old, I would also think this is sick. Just the title screen. Okay, we're back at the Toy Quarry. And Telesdon is here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that is who it is.
I can see... So, reference to episode that isn't out yet. I can see how completely mangled this suit is and why they had to make a different kaiju.
Yeah.
Here's also
here. Ultraseven. Oh, fuck, I called him Ultraman.
She falls off the cliff.
I like the fact that the cameraman's kind of hiding.
Yeah.
He's like peeking out. He's like, I don't want to get involved.
It is found footage.
It's canon now. It's found footage. There's always someone there filming. Do I just thrust in the air for no reason?
They don't have the budget to do the eye slugger.
God, right. He's not going to do it his finishing move. He's just going to hit him. This is...
I feel like the seam on
the
that
Ultraseven
thing...
suit is coming apart, yes.
Oh.
Man, these suits are ruined.
This is like... The show was like 3 years ago. Jeez, what are you doing?
If I'm gonna be honest, if I was 5 years old, I would think this was kind of shit. Maybe. I don't know.
Listen, this is like one of the later ones when they're making new footage. They aren't looking at like the actual good footage. They're just reusing. Mm-hmm. Just kicking dirt.
Did you just throw dirt? That's fucking rude. You just killed him. You don't need to do that. Stop throwing dirt.
Rip. Oh my god. Okay.
Fucking owned. What the hell?
Yeah.
There's just no need.
Okay. Technically speaking, probably shouldn't watch the episode that we click back to just because it's not in the playlist. I'll watch it myself later though.
Okay.
Actually, you can watch it later if you want.
I would like to know. My intention was to cut out the bit where we accidentally started watching a different episode, so we can't keep talking about it.
But it's funnier. Listen, I just want to know what happens when Ella King and Wu meet. I just gotta know.
Yeah, when Ella King and Wu meet, they shake hands. They don't fight. That's why it's not in the playlist.
Yeah. Okay, so the next one. So, Strixer's blurb is for the first 3 combined, so I'll just
we'll watch the first 3.
125. Jumping around a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Show the right one. Double check again. Yeah. 125. Okay.
All right.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Ultra fight.
Oh yeah, we haven't been saying this episode title, so we can get them later. What's this guitar? What? What?
They jumped him. They jumped his back.
Sibozu and Wu are just beating up Icarus in like a back alley.
That's the one. Yeah. God, what did Icarus do?
I mean, he knows what he did. He tried to put them in the 4th dimension or something.
Yeah, probably. To be honest, yeah, Sibozu probably a good guy in this. Sibozu and Wu, you know what? Of course, they're allies.
Yeah, they're like the good ghost guys.
Yeah.
I can't tell if there's like a new Icarus suit or just like a.
They're killing him.
It reminds me of
poor guy.
Because we saw the Icarus suit in Redman, right? And it was also kind of weird looking.
Mm-hmm.
Now
they're fighting.
Why are they fighting? What the fuck are you doing?
You know what? This might just be a bar fight. They're probably just they're all drunk. They barely know what they're doing.
I wonder what this guy's saying.
Sibo's suit also falling apart a little at the back.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
It's more difficult to tell because it's deliberately designed to look a little bit haggard. But
yeah,
it's
hard for me to tell because I'm also like, are these just like new, really cheap recreation suits, or like actually the old ones just got that fucked up that bad?
Right.
And maybe a bit of both. Like maybe the original suit is a base, but some parts had to be replaced really cheaply.
Mm-hmm. It's just a brawl. It's this is now these current episodes do not have the Red Man sauce. They don't have the juice. of
maybe
throwing the crucifix spear.
I wonder if us watching Red Man spoiled us on Ultra Fight.
Oh, maybe. I can't believe we entered a world where Red Man is is better than something else.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll just give you the first 2 episode titles. And
Okay.
we'll loop around. I'll give you them as we go along. Episode 1... Episode 76 is Tell Us Dawn Isn't in the Graveyard. Okay.
What?
And then episode 125 is Icarus plus Massacre.
Icarus plus Massacre? Wait, that is what happened.
Yeah.
Why is... Was Talasdon ever in a graveyard?
He was at the end of the fight.
I mean, this is true.
I don't know.
I feel, it's funny that we just watched something with Sibozu, and he's not the one that's not in the graveyard anymore.
Yeah. Okay. 153 is next.
153.
And after that, I'll give the Psychic Blurb.
That's like... Hang on. When is... Let me... Hang on. Before you hit play or anything.
Super hang on.
I just need to quickly check this. Because this
Classic
is
AM 2.
I am right. That is the year that Victory Gundam happens.
Which year?
153.
Oh. Nice. Well, it's funny considering the name of this episode, which we'll get to. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Different theme, apparently. I don't like this theme as much.
Mm-hmm.
Episode 153, The End of the World.
What?
Really? This is the end of the world. Ah, the mountains. Here's a fucking...
He's back! And there he is, woo! How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Just throwing in the Godzilla roar. Circulation.
Boy.
You know what? I think I find Ultra Fight inspiring in its own way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it's teaching me that I could just make a kaiju show if I wanted.
Do they count as kaiju right now? They're not making any effort to make them seem bigger than the world. I guess kaiju doesn't necessarily mean big.
Yeah. I mean, if I want to get technical, it's Dai Kaiju for big kaiju. Yeah.
It actually says the kaiju. The.
I'm just wondering why Icarus is green here. Is just like the color fading weird?
Yeah.
He's not that green in Ultraseven. Wu looks like he's made out of a mop. Like. I like how we just got little patches of snow. It reminds me of like the way the weather is right now over here.
Your snow? Oh yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit, but
Canada.
Yeah. More to like, it's not even like the southern Canada even. It's like, you know.
Mm-hmm. Oh damn. Why did you fall over? Oh, now they're hugging.
This is obscene. Is she censored?
Yeah. So you can change the music. This was
What was the jump? What was the jump to the sky?
It's like the beginning of Haruhi when Kion's like, and now we're cutting to the sky for some reason.
Maybe it's just like maybe they got the director for the Gory and Goron episode for this one. the superior, really good episode of Ultraseven that we all love.
Yeah.
With your favorite kaiji.
My favorite kaiju, gory. Maybe that was like an off-color gory instead of woo.
Yeah. So the first three. So subject is a blurb here. The first three are standard fare for the majority of the show.
Or do I mean Goron? I think I mean Goron. Anyway, continue.
Yeah. So the first three that we saw are like basically the standard for Ultra Fight. You just think of this as like this is most of the show.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, this is most of it. So this is just like a sampler of like. I guess you can think of it as like similar to our skip list, where it's like he couldn't just include all the good episodes because they'd be lying.
Yeah, this is us including Geronimon. Yes.
Yes.
I can't believe we did that.
I think about that all the time. It's so funny.
Yeah. We should.
I feel like I can't even just be like, "Don't worry, we made an Ultraman skip list, so you don't have to."
I disavow that skip list entirely.
We distance ourselves from it.
I had nothing to do with the making of that. I don't know whose voice that is in that episode saying those things. It's not mine.
It's the other British co-host, Blue.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I fight them sometimes. And Rooster Teeth films it.
Which one of you is Vanilla again?
Oh fuck, Vanilla. Is Vanilla the one that survives a little longer?
The funny thing is, like, Vanilla is the only one of those I remember, but I don't remember the other guy's name.
You remember Vanilla because it's clearly vanilla.
Yeah, that's exactly why. Vanilla is the red one, so I guess that's you.
It's like a Gundam X, the Vertigo. The what? Yeah, that's not what you mean.
Vanilla is the red one, and Boras is the blue one.
Yeah. All right. Well, if this is the standard, I'm gonna be honest. It didn't take much to save Ultraman.
I guess not. I guess. Okay.
I could have saved Ultraman.
Yeah.
Anyone could have saved Ultraman.
Okay.
Ultraman just had. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Ultraman did not need like tremendous work to be saved. Clearly, Super Raya just had the mandate of heaven.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah. It seemed like people wanted it anyway. It just needed an excuse.
Mm-hmm. All right, so more Ultra Fight.
The next two are going to be just. I'm gonna get subjects as a commentary out of the way here. These next two are from the earlier part of the show, where it's just reused footage. So also, to avoid lying about Ultra Fight, they included actual reused footage episodes.
Fights that we've seen. Yes. We will. Let's react to fights we've seen.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay. This is for episode 4.
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1, go. Less cool title screen.
Less cool. Should have set something on fire.
The Face of the Sea, Ragon.
Ooh. That's not what I want. Remember when Ragon does not sound like that. Cool. No. Do you remember when Ragon was cool?
Yeah. Ragon sure is better in Ultra Q.
Mm-hmm.
It's also interesting that, like...
Oh, I forgot he had a nuke tied to him.
Yeah, that's why he's big.
Oh, he got big because of the nuke and all... Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, it's interesting the footage is...
What?
Less good quality, just for this file.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. We are using the local Blu-rays. Hey, Fuji, remember her? No. That's so mean.
I was gonna say this episode is iconic because it's the episode where we first got the sign that Fuji was just gonna be taking care of the kid all the time.
I'm not doing color.
And then they cut the kid out of the show.
You can.
Oh my god, his old fucking helmet.
Yeah, I forgot how like for most of the show,
papier-mâché shit.
It's funny how much Ultraman's face quality is reminiscent of the quality of those episodes.
Oh my god.
I feel like the original Ultraman is like no one's favorite show except for I guess the Blazers director. But also I feel like no one is as mean to it as we are. I have to assume that's the case.
Maybe.
We'll see. We're gonna redefine the Ultra fandom. We just need to get more people listening to us.
I have no desire to redefine the Ultraman fandom because I find it funny. I genuinely love how much everyone loves posting about how Ultraman is a true hero, and I'm like, I feel like I'm the only person who watched this show.
This just reminds me of when Rasen looked up what fan discourse on the non-malt episode was, and like everyone was like,
I can't believe they're evil. I was like, yes.
It's like, we love the episode because it's like, yeah, correct, and everyone's like, whoa, they're really out of character. Just that's like how people talk about Charastable. Anyway, you don't need to talk about CCA discourse in our Ultraman podcast.
Yeah, the episode ended. We barely talked. Listen, it's the Ragon episode of Ultraman.
It's reused footage.
No one fucking cares.
Don't worry. This next reused footage will be more to our taste. Obviously, we're grading on a curve because it is reused footage, but still.
If it's Geronimon, I'm gonna reach through the screen and kill you.
Don't worry. 3, 2, 1. I'll give you the episode title after it's done.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Hey, the fire's back.
Yeah. They got budget to film over fire.
Mm-hmm.
What's the title?
I heard that.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Episode 53.
One of the all-time greats.
Dinosaur Tank Advances. God.
Is it a dinosaur on a tank, or is it a dinosaur that has merged with a tank? I do not care. It is Dinosaur Tank.
Why does Alien Kill have a dinosaur tank? Who cares?
Alien Kill.
Rip to you, Tornator. I'm built different.
Yeah. It's so funny. Like I said, can you put a dinosaur on a tank? Toru Naruto was like, yes, but also I fucking quit. I am done.
It's like, how dare you defile the sanctity of designing kaiju?
Oh, damn.
I'm sure history will
This
absolve
goes so
Dinosaur
hard.
Tank.
Oh, this goes so hard. I forgot he attacks him with the tail. Classic Ultraman. The Ultra being can't handle kaiju that have tails. Tail attacks is a problem.
They need to tell you, like in Monster Hunter, the bladed users and cut off the tail. That's how it works, right?
Yeah.
I haven't played enough Monster Hunter.
Oh yeah. That's your thing. If you do like slash damage, you go to the back of the monster.
Tune in a few years from now when I remember this bit, but we should consider which Monster Hunter weapon each Ultra guy mains.
Ooh, that's a good question.
We haven't seen enough guys, but like,
if Ultra beings get countered by tail attacks, that means they probably also get countered by white woman normals.
Countered by what?
Are you not aware of white woman normals?
No. I've never heard of this in my life.
So like crouching attacks for like Wagner in like in Under Night and like other similar characters, and it's always the they do like a spin with their full body with both legs kicking. I need you to Google white woman normal right now before I seem like I've gone mad.
Yeah, I'm not in Auno Wonder Right enough, so The rich white girl sweep.
The rich white girl sweep.
That's what the Reddit says. Saying a character.
Okay.
I found it on Twitter. By the way, episode finished. Don't worry about it. It's Dinosaur Tank. Saying characters
That's good.
Saying characters white women normals will never not be funny to me.
Yeah.
What is... I need an explanation.
Someone has said, what do you mean by white woman normals? And they've offered an explanation. Mitsu 5B. I feel like I've seen just an image of like 4 of them.
Mitsu 5B, you said?
Yeah.
Mitsuru from...
I think so.
Oh, okay. It's a big one.
Does it make sense now?
A little bit. I'm seeing what's called the rich white girl sweep.
No, this isn't quite what I was looking for. Yeah, I was thinking of the rich white girl sweep.
Yeah, because like that'd be like a 2 something.
Why did I think it was gonna be 5? Anyway,
Dinosaur Tank still good.
Yes, Dinosaur Tank.
We obviously didn't have much to say because it's the same thing.
It's the shows we've seen.
Yeah, but anyway, we're back to like new stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We get to the part. Okay, so next is 154.
Episode 154.
Okay,
let's go. Do you have the episode up?
Yeah. I'm just finding it. There we go.
Okay.
I had to scroll. There's a lot of episodes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Seeing one that's like all in snow. What the fuck's happened there? Anyway, we're not watching that one. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. Ultra Fight.
Yeah, I don't care for this music either. It's a little too chill. Like maybe it's a fight song, but
I'm alright with this.
I'm
living in anticipation now.
Ballad of Madness, episode 154.
Okay.
Love this guitar.
For a moment. Yeah.
Who the fuck is that guy?
They're dancing. That's a new guy.
No, wait, I think that's a Gaiju from like the blinding one from the Space Thunderbirds episode of Ultraman.
Maybe.
Kayla? God, that looks so bad. Oh my god, that mouth.
Yes. The eyes just painted on.
They're just jamming.
They're jamming. This is who's fight. You know what's gonna happen? Ultraman. Oh, he stood on his toe. He fell over. It's a fight now.
Now it's a bar fight.
Yeah. I'm invested now. The stakes.
Yeah, that's a character arc here.
Yeah. They were best bros.
Yeah.
Until one of them knocked
this
the
guy
other over
extremely
by
one of the most forgettable kaiju in Ultraman.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely like a hydrogen bomb versus coughing baby in terms of like
mm-hmm.
relevance or just like interestingness. Woo's pretty cool. Just like
Woo was pretty cool.
That was a good episode. Fucked up, but you know.
That's all the good Ultraman episodes.
Yes, true.
Except the underwater base one. That's just good.
Okay. Alright. Apparently the next 6 that we're watching are all ones that subjects I think is funny. So there's
Excellent.
the blurb for those ones.
Thank you, Cydrixa. You're right. This is funny. They're just throwing each other over and over again. This is like watching Pacific Rim. They just keep throwing everything.
I probably should have read Cydrix's blurb for the movie we watched, but I'll do that after. Mm-hmm. Not the movie we watched, the one we basically skipped. The 50-minute one. Mm-hmm. He did write out like a substantial thing, so.
Okay. they're just still fighting. They haven't beat each other. They're just still fighting. They're out there.
They're chilling. It's fine. It's actually not fine, I don't think. But
There's a Star Trek episode about this.
134. Let me just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Just want to make sure I know where the blurbs come back in.
Where the cutoff is. Okay.
Yeah. So there's got 5 more. There's 134.
134.
3, 2, 1, go. Okay, just a note. I'll ask Cedric for the music for 144.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have the one for like the other ones, but I didn't need the other one. This one's called Cosmic Yin and Yang Stance. What is this? The fucking fighting game move? Ultraseven's back.
Ultraseven's back is our guy.
Subozu.
Ultraseven don't kill Sibozu.
He just walks around the corner. Subozu's just like, oh, motherfucker, come back.
He just fights Ultra beings on sight. He's just like, I'm fucking done with you guys, with you people.
Personally, I feel like this is a mischaracterization of Sibozu. I feel like the writers were like fanfic writers. This is not a canon entry of the series, I think. I think the writers should be praised.
I never noticed that Ultraseven just had shoes.
I don't think he does in the show. I think
he does. He's just got shoes and gloves.
Oh, it's so funny. Just like a weird image.
Thank you, commentator. I needed to be informed that was a kick. He just said kick.
Also, just like posing.
We don't have the special effects for your special moves, mate. You can't be doing this. This one's alright.
This is alright.
Yeah, fucking kick
in the face.
Excellent.
I think it's funny that they don't have a suit for... We haven't seen Ultraman in any of these fights. It's just been Ultraseven.
Good.
It's fine. He's busy preparing for his return.
He's preparing for his return. He's already returned. It's just, you know... You'll hear what we think about Return of Ultraman sometime.
Sees a man go, that's my guy.
Yes. Stand aside, woman. I will save the day.
Oh, man.
I hope you've watched Ultraseven.
I
should beep that out.
No, don't. No, I want to keep it in.
Ultraseven wins. He beat up Sibozu. I feel you shouldn't beat up Sibozu. Sibozu is just a little guy.
I feel like canonically this is out of character. 174. With the poses of the yin and yang stance, I wonder what they're doing. There's no subs. Someone will eventually sub this, but it might take 10,000 years.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think they need to.
I don't think they need to. It's like definitely on the
like. Obviously, the ideal is that everything that can get subbed will get subbed, for the sake of preservation and history. But also, of all the things, this is not high priority.
Yeah. Someone out there, if you're listening, please do sub the Ultraseven I loved. Anyway, now that I've done my spiel, next up 174.
174.
3, 2, 1, go.
We're back with the slow drums.
Make up your worn out bones. What the fuck does that mean?
I just realized these title screens have the IBO aesthetic. They got the IBO color scheme.
Why is Icarus digging?
He's trying to escape the sun. There was a...
What are they doing? They're digging.
They're digging. They're looking for something. They found
a sword?
Found a saber. Or not a saber.
Extremely goofy to fight, take out to start fighting a guy holding a sword, but also
Yes.
just drop the sword immediately. Finding a sword buried treasure next to a garbage dump is really funny.
Mm-hmm.
That said, I do feel like if they don't
owned.
use the fucking sword, this episode's gonna be a waste of time.
Yeah, you gotta use the fucking sword.
Get it? Oh, just
Ultraseven's just here!
he's just like, I can't let these guys live.
I'm gonna need that sword, bro.
Oh
my god, he's trying to break up the fight. He's a good guy.
I feel like this is what Ultra Fight is like. What if you just like a model swapped characters in Yakuza with the Ultra Kaiju?
Yes. He's trying to break up the fight.
Thanks, Dan.
Oh, the Planet Man, Dan.
He's our guy. The boy. We're friends now.
They're chilling. They're just chilling. They got a sword.
Now they're all...
They're still... They found that you found the sword.
They're trying to find more. What?
Oh, what are they... It's a skull.
What? What? They fucking
Was it cursed?
What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh.
Alright.
Okay. Holy shit. This is a Yakuza side quest. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Episode 194. This is one of the last ones. Damn, why didn't he give us 195? The thumbnail for this one has a fucking swords. What the hell?
They didn't use the sword. They
Damn.
didn't use the sword.
Yeah. It's okay. We can, like... I don't know.
I'll imagine the sword.
Yeah, I'll look for... I'll peek at some of these other ones later. Anyway. 3, 2, 1, go.
Ultra fight.
This one's called Yakuza Rank.
They need to stop bringing this guy back.
He's like...
Look at it.
I have to assume it's... He's got an axe?
They just painted over it. He's having fun.
He's having fun with
chilling.
an axe. He's not very safe, to be honest, but...
Hell King just has a fucking M16!
With a fucking gun?
Hell King, what?
Stick him up. Oh, well, that's the thumbnail for this week.
Yeah. Hell King,
What are you doing, gun
tricks?
kata? Oh my... He's fucking...
Go, Icarus, go!
wrestling the guy with an axe and also the guy with a gun. Oh man. Normal day at the beach.
You know how looking you that thing on him.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god.
Della King
Oh,
shoots somebody.
Fucking
there we
shot
go.
him. Didn't work.
No. I mean, you know, they're kaiju.
Damn.
Bro!
Oh.
You just killed him!
Fucking did it. Oh. Fucking took himself out.
Ella King, why did you kill yourself?
Look, dear God. Oh my god.
Ella King, your life is nothing. You serve zero purpose.
Okay, next one's 186.
That was the best one so far.
That was amazing. I gotta see the one after that. The 195 looks like it has like fucking swords, bows. We're not watching that one.
Mm.
It's fine. We can always break class for an extra content at some point, maybe. Same with Red Man.
Maybe.
We don't need to worry about this things yet. 186. Okay. So this one is 3, 2, 1, go.
Ultra fight.
The Mischievous Monster War.
He's back, motherfucker.
Ultraseven like puts the gun down.
Run, Ultraseven. He's got a fucking gun.
Fucking sliding there.
Never mind. This is better than Red Man.
Yeah, Red Man doesn't have a fucking gun. Oh my god. Oh my god. The Mischievous Monster War takes out a gun.
Yeah.
Shoots you. It's just a prank, bro.
Ultraseven got those iframes.
Yeah, he's got good dodge rolls. I like how the announcer's just like, Ultraseven, please run. Just keep running. Run.
Please run.
Bro, I know
It's
you're good at
still
dodge ring. You know you're good at dodge rolls, but you gotta like actually fight the boss. The health isn't going down on its own.
This is like 14-year-old me playing Dark Souls.
Riding along the breach in the romantic light, except the other guy has a gun.
I don't think Dark Souls was out when I was 14. Never mind. I had to reassess what I just said.
It's
2011, right?
Yeah. Oh fuck.
I would have been.
Dan's
You
dead.
got him. Dan. Fucking done.
Not in a
Fucking done.
Naz.
Kill him.
He broke the
Oh,
fucking
okay.
gun.
This is the weapon of the enemy. We do not use this.
All a day's work. Ella King's still dead. Oh my god. Episode 107 is the last one of this meme batch.
Oh my god. This meme batch has been incredible.
Uh, it's actually very easy to make tokusatsu content.
Yeah.
Okay. 107.
Excuse me.
3, 2, 1, go.
Ultra Fight.
The hellish triangular slice. Okay, what the fuck is this?
It was bad pizza.
Bolton's fucking...
Ultraseven, no, leave Bolton alone. He's been through a lot.
fucking trip.
Critical support for Bolton. Trying to kill any Ultra being it meets. Get him. Get him.
Just beat him.
What are you doing here? Giras?
Is it Agura?
Agura? That's
yeah, it's
one.
Agura. Agura showing up to help his buddy. He's like... he's trying to wake up.
What's just standing there?
Bolton.
I'm gonna be honest, Agura, I would have seen that coming. Agura caught lacking.
This is the episode Sochi wanted to make.
Oh my god, it's like Naruto. It's like you have to imperil the hero so that one of the side characters will show up, and then you can kill the side character, and now the hero has someone to avenge.
That's such good writing.
Yeah.
I think more things should do this, especially if the side character is a woman and the main character's a man. I'm sure that's very good writing.
Especially when it's Hinata and she's just like no one. And she's
you mean
not
like
even
Fuji?
and she's not even fucking dead.
Agura, you tried. Oh, Seven is like, you got this.
Seven, he is Agura. He does not got this. Historically speaking.
He just fucking leaves.
Seven, come back. Dad.
I think I see the guy out of the suit. The suit's just falling apart.
he's back in again.
Bro. The eye slugger was implied there. I like the trumpet look with all this like mud on his face, like Seven did like a Heart of Darkness thing, except it's just getting tripped by Bolton in the woods.
If we could get an Ultraman / Ultraseven to T-pose sometime soon, that would be great. I mean, I guess being crucified is the ultimate T-pose.
Yeah. Holy shit, okay.
Yeah, leave Bolton alone. Alright, do we have more after this batch?
Yeah, we got 2 more.
2 more.
I might have done the numbers wrong, but we'll check. I
mean, so long as we're going in the order of the playlist.
Yeah, we're going fine. Let me just see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 2 more. One is 84, and the other is... Why are we doing 84? Is that new footage? Is that new footage? That's new footage. Yeah, it's just like I think the numbers didn't add up to Sequencer's thing. Because we got like 2 more outside of the 6. Right home. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so that's the 6. Then there's 2 more after this, and then the one other bonus thing. So this is 84.
Right. 84.
3, 2, 1.
Ultra Fight.
It's a Bolton trap.
Just leave Bolton alone. Is that Wu?
I like how they reuse footage of Bolton flying.
Yeah.
Bolton coming to beat up Wu.
Damn.
It's really a trap so much as Bolton just showed up.
You know,
Why
that can
boxing.
Why is Bolton boxing? Bolton's outfit looks shit. Everything looks loose. Wu has bug eyes?
Dude, apparently, according to this, it's not canon.
What do you mean it's not canon?
Actually, maybe that was just like the Bolton illusion thing.
A cheap way to do the illusions. Yeah.
Because like they have similar sort of like bug eye kind of thing when like the second Bolton episode too, when the guy was looking for Bolt on the ship. I was thinking like this. So far, we've seen like a mix of like famous guys and literally who's.
Mm-hmm.
I assume it's just like the suits they had.
He's still rolling away.
he's rolling.
He's just fucking rolling girl.
I wonder if like the guys at Toei watched this and were like, "Yeah, we can film here." What happened? He just left.
He just left. He was just assert dominance.
He's just like, "Yeah, that's enough. That's enough."
Yeah, he's had enough. Damn.
Okay, so let me just look at the blurbs. So the last one seems to be the very last Ultra Fight episode, 196. According to the subjects are, this is like, well, I guess we'll get to it. We'll see.
We will see.
3, 2, 1, go.
Ultra Fight. Oh,
this one's called Monster Mortuary. Oh,
so it's got Sibozu presumably.
Suddenly became the end of Karakano.
Oh. What?
What the fuck? We're inside the studio filming the suits.
Oh my god.
The costume. This is just like the end of a Gainax show.
Yeah, it is.
According to such a blurb, this was filmed inside the supervised costume department building because it cost too much money to go that week, I guess.
Yeah.
This really is...
I'm going to be honest, this is kind of cool. This is a cool way to end it.
I don't even know who that fucking guy is.
Is that Gidra?
Is that Gamora?
Gamora, that's the one.
He looked different, so I can tell.
Yeah.
Why is Wu fighting Gamora of all things?
Why is Wu not in the mountains? Ever.
Bolton's just here.
Everyone's here.
Everyone's here. It's like Smash Bros. Or the Goat
Yeah.
episode. That Toadla?
What the fuck is that?
No, was that Pegula? A really bad Pegula? Maybe it was Chandler.
I don't know. Chandler, the bad Pegula.
I mean, he is.
Yeah.
He's just like a weaker kid. I mean, would Pegalo last against Red King?
This is the
probably
question.
more than Chandler.
Red King has that swag, is the thing.
Pegalo has ice breath and also anti-gravity breath.
Yes.
Which is more than Chandler has.
More than Red King has, to be honest. Red King's just got character.
Yeah.
He's got style.
Unlike Geronimo. Who's just got racism. Anyway, Gamora's winning.
Geronimo, yeah. Geronimo's got racism and vindictive cruelty towards Pigmon.
Yeah. I mean, that was more like Duraco, but you know.
Oh, right, it wasn't Geronimo that did that.
I hate that Geronimo has feather funnels and also racism. Anyway, that
because one of them's cool.
Yeah,
but cool. it's directly tied into the racism.
Yes, exactly. Anyway, I wish
that was the end.
I don't know what this end card says. I think they both died.
Yeah.
Rip to them.
Goodbye, Ultra Fight. Yeah. That was a cool end. Kinda.
Yeah. There's more. We won't be watching it at least right now. We'll figure out whatever the fuck. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Same with Redman. There's like a lot of stuff. So.
Best episode got to be the ones with guns.
Yeah. So first I'm just gonna give the blurb for the planetarium thing that Strixer wrote.
Mm-hmm.
Because he wrote it. Penultimate video is Ultraman and Ultraseven Great Ultraman and Ultraseven Great Violent Monster Battle. Hangs an early example of helping insert a planetarium film where some guests at the amusement park in 1969 could stand in a booth with 12 TV screens circling them, each showing a different image to simulate a panoramic experience. It sees a super rad mascot Booska and his friend Kamagon, which I don't know who that one is, get ambushed by some old kaiju and aliens only for the first ever Ultraman crossover to occur, where the two heroes arriving to save them. I'm as surprised as you are that this thing still exists and can be viewed today. This was filmed during production of Ultra Fight and it was included as a bonus feature on the Ultra Fight Complete Series DVD. This YouTube upload is formatted all 12 screens to simulate what it would look like as best as possible on like a two-dimensional screen. Back in 96. Don't know why there's no audio. It does still exist, but no YouTube upload has it. It does seem like maybe there's no audio. I think I wanted to say that like when I was looking at like the wiki page for this thing, it said like the planetarium was like demolished and like all the stuff was lost with it, and we just don't have any audio of it. It was like later released. Yeah, there was a DVD box for Kaiju Booska that included like a recording as well, and that's one of the YouTube video things. But
yeah. Nice.
Now the last thing is a bit less. It's more of a bonus. And it's also less of a interesting thing. I'm just going to say what it is right at the top. It's a director's cut version of the Bolton fight from the second episode of Ultraman. Includes new footage shot. It's from a clip show movie. I think the clip show movie is called Ultraman Great Monster Decisive Battle. It was released in 1979, and I think because of that, there's like a framing device that accounts for like characters we haven't seen yet. Because it came out,
and this is the last thing in the playlist, right?
Yeah, yeah. So it's a clip show of Ultraman, but there's also like additional footage, and also like the new footage of framing device also accounts for the fact the show came out after Return and Ace and Taro and Leo. So those characters show up in some capacity. So we won't get to that. Maybe we'll no need to talk about it. It's like. We're just going to watch the fight. We don't need to comment too much on the movie yet, or at all. We'll, maybe in like 2 years or whatever, I'll just like say, hey, this is, I watched it and can comment on it as a bonus thing. But anyway, this is just like a fun little director's cut. They just like, hey, we added some new footage to this one. Oh, fuck. Just trying to like change it to the right size, but
So, now this is the question before we hit play. My main question going into this that I have is, when they say additional footage, do they mean additional footage they shot at the time, or do they mean
it's new?
They shot new footage with...
New footage.
So we're going to have fucking dopey looking papier-mâché head Ultraman side by side with like end of show looking Ultraman.
I mean, this is 1979, so the suits might be just completely different at that point.
Yeah.
we're like
All right.
8 years away from where we are in like podcast timeline. So.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Okay.
Let's go.
3, 2, 1, go. So far, it's just the Bolton fight as we know it. Hey, it's that guy.
What the fuck?
It's that kid we forgot.
Yeah, it's that kid who went skiing.
I feel
thing
bad
about the
I forgot
Bolton
his name,
fight-
but also
Yeah, the Bolton fight is sick, is the thing. I remember liking it a lot, but that might have just been I was new to Ultraman fights.
yeah, it was the second episode. We were kind of blindsided by the genocide bit.
See, this stuff is cool, is the thing.
Yeah. Okay, I think there's a
What?
clearly...
Okay, I think this is new.
new
This is
footage.
clearly new. It's white.
These suits are different. Okay, yeah.
This is a glimpse into the future.
This is kind of cool, actually. Because like, we never actually got to see the illusions in the actual fucking Bolton fight itself in the episode.
Mm-hmm. It's the established style. They of just like the yeah.
This suit is pretty good, actually. It's the fucking diet building. The Japanese diet building, famous in the Godzilla vs. King Kong.
Yeah.
And
King
Persona
Kong
5.
climbed the diet building and it's like, that's not very big.
Yeah.
Yes, the diet building famous for being in Persona 5.
Bolton just did that.
One day I'll figure out why it's called the diet building. I should look into it.
It's so they copied the term from Germany.
Okay.
And I don't know why it's called that in like Germany, but there was also like, you know, it was just like a thing. They like basically Meiji Japan's like Prussophilia.
Yes.
Which to be frank, still a thing.
Yes.
Looks at Tanya the Evil.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. The diet building
They
fucking
destroyed the diet building.
exploded. Now we're back to like a
We're
bad
back.
footage.
We're back. Oh, are we? His helmet looks...
Maybe I can't tell.
It's weird. It's very funny. It switches between like 4:3 and widescreen.
So you mean like there's a lot like a new translation if you think about it.
Shut up! I knew you were gonna say. I was like, if she says a new translation.
The very good movies with Tony Ono.
Yeah, incredible, perfect movies.
It
I
is
just
funny.
didn't watch them.
It is funny to me how much M actually likes those movies. Relative to Zeta.
We're not gonna roast them on a podcast.
I'm not roasting. I think they're entitled to their opinion. I just think it's amusing hearing opinions.
I would roast. I haven't watched the movies, but I would still roast.
The Count Day of Dakar.
Look at the fucking helmet.
Okay, anyway, here's a genocide.
Oh yeah, let's go. It's the original sin.
Yeah.
The victorious music playing. They're just snoozing. They're asleep. They're all just like, Dave the Bolton said that he would sort it out. He'd get a planet for us. And we're just going to chill and sleep. And we'll leave it up to him. Hopefully he doesn't, do anything bad. They're just sleeping.
Oh, we didn't see the explosion.
Oh. Whitewashed it.
Yeah.
They whitewashed it.
I mean, maybe it still happens outside of this clip.
Yeah, but they cut the cameras just
Yeah.
before they're like, Ultraseven sent them away to space again to
Yeah.
continue on their journey. informed them of Dave the Bolton's crimes, and now and they were very apologetic, and he killed no one else. Ultraman did not kill anyone else.
Yeah. However, I still want to press the button.
Ultraman Genocide.
It's not a new one.
Thank you, Mel. Thank you, as always.
How many are we at anyway? Like, this doesn't count us.
We can't count this as a new one.
No, it's not. I'm not counting it as a new one. I'm counting it retroactively as the old one.
Oh yeah, because we didn't have the button.
I think we're at 7 if you count the first world countries.
Oh my God, we're at 7. We're at 7.
Yeah.
Ooh. But we've been figuring out the number of ways that Ultraseven is 7.
Yeah, the numerology art.
Yeah. Like the episode count is 7 times 7 squared.
And there's only 7 Capsule Kaiju episodes.
There's only 7 Capsule Kaiju episodes. It's all 7.
7's all the way down.
Lucky 7's all the way down.
That's how I feel about Ultraman.
Seven's all the way to if every show we watch is a 7 out of 10. I'm going to tell you right now, Ultraman is not a 7 out of 10. I might have become the resident Ultraman hater on this podcast.
Honestly, listen, as long as every other show is better, it's fine.
Yeah. All right, well, that was Ultra Fight.
Yeah.
Subjects that wasn't Ultra Fight.
Yeah. Subjects are not satisfied with just providing blurbs for the things in the entire playlist. They also sent an email this week.
Cydrixer, you work too hard. But thank you.
I feel like this is the most that a listener puts into the podcast they're listening to.
This is more than I do. I just, I edit the episodes, but I try to cut corners everywhere I can.
Yeah, it's not give their
listener, you didn't hear that.
I'll give their.
I don't cut any corners.
I'll give the email a listen. Unfortunate name of the email. Rip Return episode 1 to 3 podcast.
Yep.
We
will be back.
Hope the fight playlist was satisfactory. Yep, I think so.
Mm-hmm.
These episodes we watched are pretty much known every major thing that happened in the series that may or may not be called back to in future media. Okay. I don't know if you end up watching those review bonuses. We did watch one of them. So then I also hope they were to your liking. I did like the new footage. That was kind of cool. And the explanations you gave are also helpful.
Mm-hmm.
Shame about the first return podcast being delayed, but life is life. Yeah. I know you brought up potentially using... Yeah. Talk about... They would have been fine if we used the backup audio, but I know you wouldn't have been fine.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think people would. It was bad. It was not good. It was like I've used the backup audio before. It was fine. The backup audio for this one was not fine.
Yeah. He said he would have been fine if we just swapped out with a good audio version later. That is a thing we can do on the back end, but he's the first episode of his season. I was putting my foot down. Yeah. Also,
it wasn't happening.
It does feel silly to do the work twice for something that's shit.
I had already done the work. I wasn't. Yeah.
I know. The episode was done basically.
The episode was done. It sounded good. Yeah. R.I.P. It'll be back. It'll return, just like Ultraman.
Yeah. They give us some.
I've already got a title for the app. It's called Return of Ultraman.
That's good.
Yeah.
Other than that, they say
if the Return of Ultraman episode 1 comes out and the title is something different, there's an incredible bit that happens in that episode. I can't remember anything better than that. But anyway.
Other than that, they say The 7 Superior from the final episode 7 was given a new name in the English dub that some people call him, which is Rootler.
What?
It's spelled Rutler. It's spelled Butler with an R for some reason. I don't know why. They just call him that in the
Why
dub.
is he called Rootler?
I don't know. Also, worth noting, I shared some clips of like the Ultraman, Ultraseven. Now I'm doing the Ultraseven dub in this chat. Ultraseven's voice is so goofy in the English stuff.
Yes, you shared the clip of him with his weird voice filter, and then it just ends with what is it, Vine Source, the spin.
Goofy. And then, Superaya also put him in like a manga with a different design, and they basically just give him the eye slugger looks like a saw, which makes him look like a mohawk. Let me see if I can find that.
Stop redesigning Ultra 7. Don't do that.
I mean, to be fair, there's just like the Superior.
Yeah.
Just to like, so fair. He's not Dan. Doesn't look the same.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
Because, otherwise he is just... What if Zoffy looked identical to Ultraman? I know
Zoffy
he's close.
Does look identical to Ultraman. He's got little studs, that's it.
The studs are important.
They should full-on adopt the Shin Ultraman design for Zoffy from now on. If they ever...
The gold would stand out, but unfortunately it's one of those things where, like...
it's iconic now.
He's been... It's like, he's over, like, 60 years old, and, like, this is the look people know him by... which is why they could get away with it in like Shin Ultraman, but not like the actual
because yeah weird.
What the fuck is it? Yeah, hold on, let me just here's like a picture of the manga, I guess, of Ultraseven Superior. Yeah, that's it.
Cool.
Also, apparently they made a figure of it, which looks really goofy. I saw that on the wiki as well, so I might as well show that too.
All right. Yeah. Wow. That's Ultra Fight.
Yep,
we watched it.
It's another thing knocked off the list.
This mohawk head.
So goofy.
So funny. It's so funny. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right. We're done here.
Yeah.
We're wrapping up.
I have no idea what we're doing next week.
Let's not talk about it.
Yeah, let's not do it. We can.
Oh, I have simply accepted that next week I'm also going to have a weird week as well, and by accepting that, I will be able to work through it. I will simply manage. I will figure something out.
Yeah. I just wasn't sure if we need a contingency plan, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah, hopefully it's literally just as simple as the cable needs replacing.
Yeah.
Because that will come tomorrow. Alright. We're done here. Plugs. If you want to follow the show on Twitter, you can do so at @ultra_Q. That is at @ultra_QUEUE. I'm also on Twitter at gender_redacted. Mel.
You can follow me at Dick Crowns on Twitter, usually, and on Blue Sky. We got a YouTube channel, UltraQ, unless you listen to it on here. We got the email, ultrapod@gmail.com. We have the coffee fund for subtitle commissioning. Not looking so good so far. We'll figure it out. The coffee's at UltraQ Fund. Rasen not here, but at Rasen Brand, the usual stuff, etc.
All right. We're done. Join us next time for the return of Ultraman, mate, when it happens.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
We'll see.
The most cursed thought, which we will not do, but going sicko mode with the podcast is for ourselves and just doing it more Return of Ultraman anyway.
Fucking god! Just recording more of it, and then just waiting until
No, just putting it out anyway. Just like yeah.
just acting like we put out the first episode.
Yeah, we recorded it. The episode isn't done. We finished it. It's just
Yeah,
it's a good episode. Take our word for it.
What do we think about Hideki Go? You'll just have to guess. Who's Hideki Go? Cool. You say, watch Return of Ultraman.
Yeah.
All right. Bye-bye.
Yeah. There'll at least be Blazer next week, so if nothing else.
Oh, yeah.
That's all safe and good.
We will still have a weekly show happening. But we will see. Goodbye.
Later. Oh, he's got a gun. Oh.